Alright, so let's get straight to the point. This is probably the best week of Rec Room. This is probably the best week that Rec Room had so far compared to the new cool items that have been released so far. And I'm not saying it just because, so why don't we take a look at it? How can I do it? I'm not saying it... What? Now let's kick things off with this thing. Why do you have to be all the way up there? Anyway, as you can see, this skin is pretty damn cool in my opinion. So yeah, first of all, we got the new paintball shield skin that is called Halo. I don't know what it has to do with Halo or like neither the game, but here we are. It got a nice laser tag aesthetic with the red and blue lines forming a lot of hexagons, I guess. So that's cool. Now I think we all know how much Rec Room items cost nowadays, so yeah, that skin will probably be too expensive for you. Not to be offensive or anything. Also, there are still some He-Man items on sale so far, so if you haven't gotten yourself any of them, be free to buy one, I guess. But don't you worry, these are not all the new items that have been released this week. I will also show you a few more that are exclusive to some rooms, some different rooms. And for that we'll need to go to the science department. If I were you, I would favorite the room just in case there will be something new coming up later next year. Damn, I look menacing. But yeah, as you can see, the store in the science department has some very old cosmetics, since like maybe 2019, 2020, I don't know. But there is one more item that has been released this week, which is the red Joey hat. So before we had only the orange variant and the purple variant of this hat, like themed with the Rec Room stuff, I guess. But now that they added the classic red, I'm kinda happy.
The red Jolly hat, it was originally a bundle item last year, but now it came back for tokens, so that's not fun.
You heard that right. Also, the entire science department room has been renovated for the holiday feeling. Rec Room has also added these new props for this room, and come on, you can't just look at it and say that it wasn't stolen from Roblox. Now into the last few remaining new items this week. So, as you can see, this storefront in the science department is, well, closed. And the reason for that, I think, is the dance floor that is right over there. So yeah, we'll need to go to the dance floor in order to find these new items. And don't you worry, if you're an autistic introvert, then that's completely fine to go into that room privately. Now once you come over to this room, you will find that storefront over there. But apparently, the store is out of power, as you can see right now. And to power the store up, you will have to dance. And no, I don't think that you can just sit there in the middle of the room like a sack of potatoes and do nothing. You will have to move eventually. So yeah, grab that robot to the dance floor, just do a few moves, maybe just a few quick hand like movements or something, I don't know. And then you'll power up this store. And as you can see here, there's nothing much going on there, is it? But don't be fooled, because you can just pretty much hover over an item and oh, look at that. What is that? That's the new item that we have. Well, two, to be specific. One is the gilded vest, and the other one is fancy dress. So that's cool. And I think you already know which one I bought. There's also this beam sword with the forbidden purple color, and I don't know why you would buy that. Now let's talk a little bit about the formal vest. Now in general, it looks pretty damn cool. Especially in the back, with this like completely golden plate in the back. I know, I'm covering it with my cape, I know. So, as a single piece of clothing for a character, I think this is a pretty good choice. In my opinion, the items that complement the formal vest very well are the fancy cape, the bowler hat, and the black aristocrat cuffs. Because look at me, I'm just so fancy, yeah. Of course, you can add a little bit of spiciness to that, like a monocle or something like that, but to be honest, I didn't really go for that, I didn't feel it. If you don't have the black aristocrat cuffs, then the conductor cuffs will do just fine. What is that? What's up?
Hi,
I'm recording, by the way.
oh,
Also, if you didn't know that, there's a new invasion event going on in Rec Room. I don't know how you didn't know that. Anyway, everything in that event is pretty much the same, except for a few things, like the new Halo item. So this item behaves just like the shovel last time, but well, it's just, I guess, a new item. Also, I believe that the shovel will no longer work in this event, but it might work in the next one. Also, here's the menu for the new Invasion event. So, I believe this is basically day 2, right, of this event, and Yeah, I don't have much, do I? Also, speaking of the storefront before in the science department room, the one that is, well, not appearing, that's the one where you will have to spend your event credits right over there. But it's closed because difficulties, I guess, I don't know. So yeah, everything pretty much looks the same. We got some new items in here. That is like, for example, this torso piece over here. Or this cape. I don't know if this is a new cape or not. The new shotgun skin, as far as I can see. And the blade wings right over here. That I'm not sure if this is the same one that we already have. But if it is, then that's kind of sad. If it's not, and if it's a recolor, then I guess, sure, why not? I'll take it. And yeah, you've probably already noticed there's some new donuts in this event, which is surprising. Like, of all the things, just donuts. Anyway, if we consider all these new items and consumables from this event into this week, then damn, this is a pretty cool week, isn't it? Anyway, this isn't supposed to be like a public thing. It's just supposed to be my video for my channel. And in my opinion, this is a pretty cool week. I already like it. Anyway, I recommend... Yeah, this is goofy. Anyway, I recommend you go through the new event in Rec Room with the new Halo, if you can afford it, that is. I recommend you also checking out all the new Christmas themed items, all of the like old released items too, because well, they're apparently also here. And I recommend you buying this formal vest because come on, it's pretty damn cool. Also, yes, I will return my dorm back to its like classy, fancy mansion-like shape. Don't you worry, I know what you want, and I want it too. I'm just lazy, I guess. Well, that's it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed, and thank you for watching. My name is Dimblebear, and I'll see you later. Happy holidays.